Hello, my name's Giovanni Fusco, aka Koala, nickname I got at school from some people, a group of us that were hanging out together. I was born with a brittle bone disorder. I have to refrain. I was brought up by calling it called brittle bone disease. People with it, it's osteogenesis imperfecta. A lot of them have gotten upset at people saying, "Oh, it's not a disease; it's a disorder; it's a mutation." So I'm trying to get. I was raised with being told it was a disease. It's hard to change when you from 6 months old to 47. Well, I'll be 47 next month. I'm still 46. It's hard to get used to not saying a term that you heard all your life. I am trying to say brittle bone disorder, osteogenesis imperfecta. You can check it out at oif.org for more information. This video is in response to a fellow member of OI, afflicted with OI, being upset with, and I guess a small amount, a few people started using the word inspirational porn, referring to good-natured people that come up to disabled people, mainly probably in wheelchairs, saying, "Wow, we're so proud of you. You're such an inspiration. Keep doing a great job." And I'm like, and they've gotten tired of it. And I'm like, top. I don't want to swim. I remember when I'm from being a kid, preteen to teen, a young adult, and that one being ignored, like put him in the corner with some crayons and toys so he's not in trouble and he's not disturbing us. We're going to a restaurant and people are looking at my parents saying, "What will he have?" And my parents had to go and say, "He can speak. He has a mind." And they would look at my parents and me like, "Pardon me." I didn't know the retard, that's a word I'm not supposed to use. I'm sorry, the disabled person, it might be offended, but whatever. Yes. And then, I remember parents, when kids are like, they see the wheelchair, they're curious. They want to know what is a wheelchair. They might not have never seen one. And they start to come to me to look at it, ask questions, and the parents was like, "Shh, no, you don't go near those." And it's like, the only way a kid gets to know what a wheelchair is and why a person's in a wheelchair is to ask questions. He asks questions like, "Why is the sky blue? Why is there lightning? Where's the tooth fairy? Where's Santa?" You encourage the kids to ask questions for everything else, but they did not encourage kids to ask questions about a person in a wheelchair or on crutches or canes. That was more offensive, and still is if I ever see it, than somebody coming up to me and going, "Oh, you are such an inspiration. I'm so proud of you." Now, you know what? If they come up to you and they start to talk, that's an opportunity to say, "Oh, well, thank you for your encouraging words, but why am I an inspiration?" You can ask. I had one time when a person came up to me and asked me if I was a disabled vet. I kind of wish I was. I would have loved to serve along with some of the proud men and women in the services, but because I was born with this disorder, all the military branches wouldn't touch me with 10-foot cattle prod. Now, if somebody comes up to me now and asks, am I a disabled vet, or, oh, you're such an inspiration, you're struggling through life. Yes, I am struggling through life. I am going through life in a world that's primarily built by nature itself, and then by humans and some structures for able-bodied people. You can't climb Mount Everest in a wheelchair. Not very easily. I think somebody's tried it and done some type of adaptation. You can't. There are other, you know what I'm talking about. There are limitations for a person in a wheelchair, what they can do and can't do. Yes, things can be adapted, but that's what I'm trying to say. This world was not designed for physically challenged people. So we have to struggle and adapt to interact with normal people. And I'm not saying, oh, we're normal. Yeah, don't get hung up on being the word able or normal. It's a word. Able-bodied person is somebody that has all their limbs and can walk, talk, jump, climb, run, swim, jump, dive, all that good stuff that a person in a wheelchair cannot do. Now, back to my point. So, yes, I'm an inspiration for being able to manage my way through it. Now, when I was a drunk, before I had my stroke and stopped drinking and became more involved in my church, I was definitely not an inspiration. I'd be that person like, look at that. Isn't that horrible? That guy is plastered and he's in a wheelchair. That is such a disgrace to the handicapped community. Yeah, I was a total disgrace. Now, say somebody comes up to me now and says, are you a disabled vet? I say, no. But, you know what? I admire them. I was actually born with a brittle bone disorder. I've had many fractures. We've lost count how many. And my childhood was rough. It gives an opportunity to educate a person. But by being pissed off, because they're like, oh, I'm more pissed off at the people that don't come up to me. And I'm now also pissed off at the people that use this term inspirational porn. You should be taking the opportunity for anybody that comes up to you like, oh, wow, you are doing so great in this world. And you say, if you don't like what they're being admired for struggling through today's world, tell them why you aren't happy with it. But I am glad they are talking to us. It wasn't that long ago they didn't talk to us. So, shove this term, inspirational porn, down the toilet where it belongs, and say, come up with inspirational disabled or disabledly inspirational or something like that. But porn has nothing to do with a person coming up to you and being proud that you're struggling through life and doing a good damn job at doing it. If they come up to you, you have the opportunity to talk to that person. I have the opportunity to educate them. We did not have that ages ago with them holding their kids back, thinking that, oh, they might catch whatever problem they have. If they touch a wheelchair, they will have to use a wheelchair in the future. I heard things like this thing. People, like, when I've been out of my wheelchair, and a kid says, can I sit in a wheelchair? I'm like, yeah. And my parent would be like, no, he can't sit in a wheelchair. I'm like, why? Then he'll end up in one. No, not unless you hit him with a baseball bat for doing it. Aye. So take the inspirational porn thing, shove it down the toilet, flush it, and come up with something more uplifting, and realize that we are an inspiration, and it's our job to educate those that don't understand what we are going through or doing, or what disorder we may have. Some have muscular dystrophy, some have multiple sclerosis, cerebral palsy, like me, osteogenesis imperfecta. The list goes on and on. And educate. Don't discriminate from these people. Educate them. And stop calling it inspirational porn. That is my view on this. And the person who ever came up with this term, you are despicable. I even wish Melvin the Martian comes down and uses his little ray gun and goes on you, because this term is totally disgusting. And anybody that uses it because they're upset for a person coming up to them is a pitiful person. So educate and be an inspiration. Thank you. Bye-bye.